rounds. It shows you how good it can be. It can actually go toe-to-toe with the USP, has that run-and-gun potential as well. Just a bit stronger than the Glock, and players like Robs will always be deadly with it. He gets the opening pick. They send a couple of players in towards B, pull all the rotations over. You just have to take that gamble if it's TeamLiquid at that point. Bomb goes down at A courtesy of Oscar. It's just a nightmare overall for TeamLiquid, and we'll have the force buy here. Remember, Nitro, the sniper of the squad, up against one of the world's best here. Oscar and Chris J. I don't see them making a dent here on Mirage against him. I think those two are going to be too powerful for them.
Well, only time will tell. Oscar's already actually going to be tagged up. Nitro finding some damage over here towards B, and that is enough to send Oscar away. You're going to go and trade the AK out with Sunny. Going Chris J over here towards the top of mid. There's Taco and Naf for TeamLiquid to try and hold them at bay. Sunny creeping on out of lower tunnels. That smoke going to go down over at the top of connector. Taco is past it. Sunny, he's weary. He suspects he's going to go walking in. Will he check for Taco? He is going to. What a shot to land. My goodness, he had no idea that was even coming. Naf going to get painted up with some damage over on short as well. Sunny, well, he's towards him a foothold. He's going to go ahead and double down. Elige falls as well.
Sunny, excellent work so far. One of the key fraggers for the Mousesports squad. They'll find the first two opening frags, so head back towards A. Mousesports have always been a team that are disappointing in their anti-force buy situations. This is looking much better. It's slow, methodical. You can see they've got an objective there. Get the mid control, get connector, fall back as a squad, and use his man advantage. Oscar's actually in the B bomb site. Switch surely gets one here. A rare miss from him. And that's going to be the round concluded. Nitro might be able to get one, but Robs quickly takes care of that. It'll be Nafly with the CZ to try and cause a bit of a dent here. They can run away with an AK, that would be great. But Oscar, like we said, from short, perfect game so far from Mousesports Tower, and that's going to be the full eco for TeamLiquid. Not really much they can do here. Maybe a couple of P250s, stack the mid window. We're seeing a lot of that recently. Have 5 players in sort of pyramid formation and hope you get challenged. You can maybe get 1 or 2 kills just for pure surprise. But like I said, no dollars being invested here. TeamLiquid would just have those USPs. And in terms of Nitro, he can't actually get the orb next round unless he finds a couple of kill things. He's got $2,000, so it'll have to be dropped for him. I don't think that happened. Here's the mid stack towards that window, like I said. He's trying to get a frag. He might get a couple here. And we'll go for Sunny to try and lock them down. He's just getting warmed up here, my God. As he takes down 3. Nafly does get 1 in response, but still, the round will well and truly be going in favor of Mousesports here.
This is scary. He's going to get the ace as well, Henry.
It's not bad,
Sunny,
is it?
Yeah, no, I mean, it might have been eco frags, but it's just, the actual kind of raw skill he's showing right now. Sunny, this is well, this is a Sunny that can crush the hopes and dreams of Liquid.
He's got the gold chains, the aces. This guy's got it all. The full package as we get into the first gun round here. Like we said, no AWP available. TeamLiquid actually looking a little bit weak considering they force ball in the second. They've got no defuse kits here, no incendiaries. That's actually going to be a bit of a problem. I would like to see them maybe challenge for a frag at the start, maybe towards A ramp, push towards B apartments a little bit. It's not so much of a bonus situation here for Mousesports. They did lose a couple of players in the lead up to this round, and Oscar through the smoke. It's Nitro. Why he challenges that angle, I couldn't really tell you. Trying to get the drop on the AWP, but that's not going to go well. Oscar's one of the fastest here. And we'll see whether his 5-on-4 is even recoverable. Elige holding towards that connector. And at this point, Mousesports with such an opening pick like that, they can just hold up, wait for the reaction plays. Taco alone towards B, and he's starting to edge towards the apartments now. Like I said, he has to hunt for a bit of intel. He's going to try and push up close and personal, but I don't think it'll be enough.
Yeah, he has managed to get quite far into the back line, but Mousesports up through connector they go. Elige is here. And Sunny, he's going to go ahead and tear him apart. It all falls on a twist. And yesterday, he was a star. Naf's there to help on out, and that's the bomb drop. But Oscar, one of the highest rated players of the tournament so far, he's been able to retrieve the bomb. Taco's flanked round. He's not ready for that. That's the bomb dropped. It's Tico. 1 versus 2, and it's just not happening. Taco is able to lock in that first round there for Liquid.
Absolutely is. It was looking a little bit worrying for them at the very start. Losing that first pick didn't have much utility, but those flanks coming in, we did spot Taco trying to push the B apartments. Perfect timing, comes in to save the day. 2 kills at the end. Sticko probably should have done better with that, but Taco runs away with the round. Not out of the woods just yet, though. Reset potential on the line here, round number 5. We're going to see the AWP come out for Oscar once again as he goes towards that A ramp. Looking for players crossing over towards the steps. Not going to have an opportunity just yet. Nitro, not in the window this time. Maybe learn his lesson. He'll be on the A side of the map. MP9, grenade doesn't do any damage towards Robs. Hard to believe considering his position. Nitro with the MP9 trying to dance with Robs. They're not going to work out for him. Another 5-on-4 advantage for Mousesports.
Now we saw Liquid recover this in the previous round. This time, though, no one really in position to get that done. You can see Taco, he went aggressive in through apartments. He's just going to lie in wait over on the B bomb site. Mousesports, once again, they're going to get mid for free. I think there was some damage in through the smoke. That's Twist in CT. Go back and grab that bomb. Liquid, they're desperate for Mousesports to make a mistake somewhere on the map. And they're just not giving anything up right now. Now Mousesports going to start heading towards the B-bomb site. And Lige, he's the information gatherer. Look at him go. He's all the way up through Palace. That's going to facilitate this rotation in from Naf and Twist. Over towards the B-bomb site they go. Mousesports about to walk into the stack. And this is all made possible on the back of a Lige. Now the push comes in, 4 versus 3 inside of the B-bomb site. Chris J, he's the man leading the charge. First to fall as well, Taco and Naf, they've locked down B. Twist is there to put the final nail in the coffin. It's Deco, 5 HP, it's not going to happen. TeamLiquid, they recover the round and they managed to keep 3 players alive as well.
This is what we've come to know from these TeamLiquid CT sides. Great crossfires, perfect synergy, and a bit of skill thrown in there as well. Taco looking great in that B-bomb site. He always has been, to be fair. I feel like he's always a player you can rely on for 1 or 2 kills. Nap there with him as well. Well read, and you pointed it out very nicely, the fact that Elise pushed all the way around towards that Palace position. Got a ton of info. Mousesports simply too slow on their attack, and they'll be punished for it. They'll be down to an eco now. 3-2 still in their favor, but this is where the game really gets interesting. TeamLiquid avoiding that reset, and should have a clean run of this round number 6, just up against the Glocks. PT-50s, a few Deagles thrown into the mix, but no grenades. Very unlikely we even see more than a couple of kills from Mousesports. If the bomb goes down, that's a victory in its own right. We have seen a few rounds of this event where the full ecos have been working out. Some of these players are incredibly talented with the Desert Eagle. Get an opening pick, it could snowball out of control, and that's exactly what Rops is trying to make happen right now. But Twist, too quick, takes him down. Sunny can't connect the shot either. That should be in now. Danger avoided. Taco's aiming for 1 kill here. Drop down. Goes for a little bit more. It's going to work out for him. Takes down 3 in total. Bomb drop round completely over. And Sunny is left in T-spawn now. He'll just be trying to find some consolation frags.
And he's going to get nothing, Henry. 5 players stay alive for Liquid, and this is fantastic. Taco right now, he's the man lighting up the scoreboard. He's 8-3, top of the board for Liquid. The buy is going to be coming in for Mousesports. Oscar's going to have the AWP in hand. Rifles across the board for everyone else. Interesting enough, Liquid, they're going to attempt the a bit of a bonus round here. You can see Nitro keeps the MP9 out.
Certainly does. Viable on the CT forces. Mac 10 on the T side, full gun rounds, not so much. But here we go. Aggressive style from TeamLiquid, rushing up towards middle. Sunny can feel it coming, and he'll try and spray them down, going for both. Equal trade. It's a Lige that will leave on 100 HP. And with that push, Mousesports will use that information to go towards the B-bomb side. Nafly can do nothing about it. That should be bomb going down, an extremely difficult retake about to come in from TeamLiquid here.
Especially with Nitro still on that MP9. Oscar's just homing in on the angle here, and Lige, try as he might, he's flanking around the back over here towards apartments. But Rops posted up in the kitchen. Smoke themselves off the angle. Call to save comes through for Liquid. It's a pretty gut-wrenching call to have to make to lose around so quickly. Mousesports, they are going to find themselves a 4th, and you can see they're desperately trying to make them go down with the bomb, trying to keep that money low. Rops and Oscar, along with Stika, they've got time just to pour out of this B-bomb site over towards shore. Absolutely
so. Well, there it is, the aggressive play from Liquid. It is good for an equal trade. Now, Lige falls back, but as soon as you get that call, you've got players in the B apartments, you know there's going to be 1 player there waiting for you. Great reaction from Mousesports, perfect call. Whoever made that can give himself a pat on the back, because Naflight caught out, flashed in the face, taken down straight away. Once that bomb's planted in that sort of scenario, they've still got utility, you're smoked off. All you really can do is save. And that's exactly what TeamLiquid could go for. We Mousesports now with the advantage once again. Both teams feeling the burn in terms of the finances. We'll see what they finish up with. TeamLiquid saving a few weapons. They do have $4,300 on twists. But lose this one, I'd say a partial buy would be required. Flashbang comes in towards middle. Oscar Does miss the shot, Elige will fall back. And now Naf, he's the player on the AWP this time. Pushing off towards short, trying to find anyone crossing over towards that Delpan position.
Stick goes there, he's playing with fire here. There's Naf on the peak, and I mean, what a man to find. Sunny top of the board right now for Mouse. He's 11-6. He's going to fall very, very early on. TeamLiquid, they've grabbed themselves the man advantage. They can afford now just to sit on back and play very, very passively deep within these bomb sites. It's going to be tricky for Mouse to get back into this round.
Yeah, perfect stuff from Liquid. Get that opening pick, fall back. That's the job done. Now they're going to have to use all their utility to get any further on the map. They have no real control apart from middle. No one in that connector. Rob's still in T-spawn. They're going to try and head towards B, but Nitro, great position just to shut that down. He can just get one frag in short, and we'll see if we can just find that. Oh, timing might elude him. Certainly will. He did have the good position, but the timing just is off completely, and Oscar's going to recover this situation. Taco drops. This might have to be another save call unless Elige can do something absolutely wonderful from the B window here. Surprised less utility coming to the forefront, but either way, that's going to be it. The round's over. Bomb planted, and Twist, Naf, and Elige have to save once again. They will be saving the AWP. Okay, and an M4. And that's Mousesports recovering very nicely once again, just coming down to that Nitro position. It was perfect, but the timing just so frustrating for him.
Now, thankfully, at least, Henry, if they do manage to get away with these 3 weapons, a buy is definitely possible over in the next round. When we take a look at the money on your screen right now, Twist, he can drop anything over. So we will be seeing Liquid in with another chance.
Yeah, the fact they're saving 3 weapons each time consistently does help them out a lot. There's given into the fact that they are going to lose the round. There's no point forcing the issue and losing weapons for just the sake of maybe you could win the round of like a 5% chance. Might as well save the weapons while you can. Still very early on here. Sure, the scoreline's not ideal. 5-3, but with the AWP up, there's always a chance. The problem with this TeamLiquid squad, they don't really have the world-class AWPer like Oscar, and Mirage is his bread and butter. This is where he does work. He'll be all over the map, finding those opening picks, and you've got to be very careful and aware of what he's going to try and do to you. Naf still with the AWP this time. It's usually Nitro who's the main AWPer, but I guess anyone can have a go if they fancy it. It will be Naf this time going towards the A site. He was towards Shaw last time, and it looks like an execution of sorts. 3 players towards the Palace, and it will be met with aggression from the CTs. Elige gets one, but surely that's it. Robs takes him down, and Naf with the AWP. So much pressure on his shoulders to hold the entirety of the A bomb site alone.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely feeling the pressure right now. You can see it's pulled the full rotation in from B. Mousesports, they've just applied the brakes. They haven't even committed to this A play. They found 2 kills there, and now Liquid grouped up in the A bomb site. They're just going to take the gamble, and we know they've been a big fan of saving these 3 weapons. If anything does go down over towards B, you imagine they just cool it off early once again. Now, there is still a man over in Palace. That's going to be Rops. Boat goes down. He's not going to come on any resistance just yet. But with Twist and Taco both aggressive down towards ramp, they're getting so much information on the back of this. They're going to hear the footsteps over towards top mid as well.
This is what TeamLiquid have been very good at, hunting for that intel when they have to. Robs has let them slip by. He actually can't tell his teammates at all. He's not going to spot them. My goodness, the timing there. TeamLiquid, huge upper hand as they push round towards the top of middle. Taco spots 1. There's 3 round the corner. What can he do with this? He's going to have so many options as he comes through. Can he connect the shots? There's the first, but he's going to panic on the second. Oscar will take him down, and he could have got so much more from that, Harry.
That could have been the play that saved this round for Liquid. Now the responsibility falls onto the shoulders of Naf. Not usually an AWPer over towards jungle right now. Twist coming in the back line to help him out, and that's Oscar hitting the deck. So now there's a chance, a 2-on-2 with Twist spearheaded the charge in this retake, and Sindri going to force them out of position, and the bomb site is tagged up. Sunny, the nade might be enough to finish him off, and there we go. Twist going to do it. 1 versus 1. Rops with 6 bullets, and he's going to make it work. Mousesports, they're going to find a 6th round. The AWP carried forward. It goes down to the wire, but Mouse, they're able to keep their cool in the 2-on-2.
High pressure situation there for Robs. What a round that was. The flank from TeamLiquid is absolutely everything there. They come from T-Spawn, and Taco, he's got 3 players on a play pump, commits to the spray, can only find 1. If he gets 2 there, that's a guaranteed Liquid round there. And here's the reaction from Robs as he pulls it off. 19 years old, I think, and cool as a cucumber, gets it done. Playing very well indeed in that situation. We have a partial buy here from Liquid, aggressive once again towards those Palace. Going to be Robs to defend. Taco with the CZ in hand. Not going to fully commit here. Just sits in the corner for anyone to walk round. can take them down close range. Should be able to with the weapon he's wielding right now.
Ooh, I spotted twist. Taco. Around the corner. Down goes Rops. Once again, Taco to find an opener. He's going to grab the AK and now form a hasty retreat. Back into Palace he goes, but no. He's going to keep on creeping forward. Mousesports rerouting back towards B. There's no one here right now for TeamLiquid. They're going to get this bomb site for free if they go in, but now he's shut down Sunny over on short. It is a 5-on-3 in the retake. Mousesports are able to get the bomb down. Fake plant going to give that much more time for Liquid to get in a position, and Taco still on this very, very lengthy flank all the way through apartments. Now he's going to slow right down. Oscar looking his way. Spidey senses tingling. He suspects that something might be up, and he spots him. Taco going to flash himself round. Takes the fight, and he's going to win it. Fully blind. Now leaving it on Sticko and Chris J. There's one kill. Elige going to ride from short. Twist and Naf. They get the job done, and Liquid on the back of the force buy, they're able to find themselves a 4th round.
Well, it's all down to Taco there. Wonderful stuff from him, pushing the Palace at the very start, gets that first kill, funnels him in towards the B site, and then he comes on the long flank, AK-47 in hand. If he doesn't nail that kill on Oscar, that round is just done for. He's playing very well this tournament. I'm a big fan of his. Mirage is working out nicely for him overall. 6-4 as Liquid pull one back. They've been quite plucky in those sort of rounds with the CZ. They seem to have had a lot of success with them. CT side isn't as magnificent as it has been throughout the tournament so far, but they're recovering. All back in hands of Nitro this time. He's a 1-8. His tournament hasn't been fantastic. The games we've cast at least, he's looked quite poor. And we'll see if he can turn it around. He'll be towards short this time, looking for players crossing over towards middle. But it's going to be a B-sided attack by the looks of things. Oscar normally so good at getting this pick. He is burning though, and the nade should take him down. That's going to be it. Taco once again opens things up. So strong in this B bomb site. And Oscar, he falls down. The orb will be dropped with him. Chris J should be able to recover that, but still, massive scalp to take to kick things off in round number 11.
Yeah, this is the quarterfinals. You can't just burn a man alive like that. So now 4-on-5. Mousesports having to try and pull this round back. Down here towards lower tunnels. That is where Chris J and Stigo look to try and take some ground. There's Sunny over towards top mid as well. Liquid, as per, going to be playing very, very lax on the mid control. Nitro position to challenge. Crowd clearly rallying behind them. Chris J spots out the first man inside the site. That's Twist. He's going to win his engagement, and now Sunny and Stico over here towards mid. They're going to try and boost up to deal with Nitro. Just missing the timing, and now up in a connector they go. They have to try and run the gauntlet. Smoke off the angle, they're going to go pouring on through, but there's 3 players here. Now, in with the first, they spot out Rops over at ramp, but this round is all said and done. Liquid, they're going to lock in a 5th round.
That's pretty massive stuff as well. They do recover the double orb situation now, and that should be Mousesports down to the eco. It all stems from that CZ victory in round number 10. Sets himself up this one. A pretty standard A split there coming from Mousesports. One that did not work out for them whatsoever. TeamLiquid stable at this point. Should be able to get a couple more rounds in a row. Tie things up here on the CT side of Mirage. Remember, we've got Dust 2 coming up next as well. And I do agree with Yanko. His point about the AWP situation. Chris J and Oscar on that particular map. I feel like Liquid need a victory here on Mirage. As we'll see whether these Glocks and PD-50s can make any sort of a dent. Chris J's got some armor. And this is the flash attack. We've discussed this a few times in this tournament. Flash over and try and overwhelm the CTs, but they're handling this very well indeed. It'll be Chris J to get a couple, to be fair, with that P250, but overall, well held by Liquid. They do recover both orbs once again. We are on home soil for Liquid here. Certainly got some fans in the crowd. Plenty of money here, and I would say at this point, they're looking like they've kind of blown off the cobwebs, getting more confident on stage. And here's Nitro getting it done with the AWP. Hasn't been too tested yet by Oscar. Oscar hasn't had one of those crazy games where he's hitting absolutely everything with flick shots. He's actually being shut down pretty effectively.
Yeah, he struggled to really get into this. And Nitro, I mean, in that round there, he only had 1 kill up into it. He's now starting to find his footing and it's starting to build some of that confidence up. But he has been lacking up until now. Now 1 man out in mid. That is going to be none other than Sunny. He gets spotted crossing back. Ooh, Taco tries to take the fight, and that's a fight he's going to lose. That's the B bomb site now, right for the taking. Now, here all on his lonesome. Any damage going to come on in? Ali's going to manage one. That's Sunny flanking back through mid, and here's Nitro. We spoke about him earlier on. He was now in the game of his life, but now he's springing into action. 2 quick kills for him. As Oscar and Stiko now left to try and hold on to this round for Mousesports. The bomb is going to go down. Liquid, they're knocking on their door. Stiko just going to stand in the Molotov. He goes down and leaves it onto Oscar. There's the first shot. Maybe you start to believe Oscar's found his groove, but he misses the shot and Nap is there.
Oh, wow, that could have been one of those moments. I could feel it brewing, Harry. It felt like it was going to happen. That third shot connects. You know he's getting the fourth. So he sends out a message, but Nitro had already done the damage. You can see that was a pretty weak execution from Mousesports. They didn't really have any handle on the situation whatsoever. They didn't know what was going on towards window. Everyone's looking at short. There's no smoke down here. There's no flashbangs. See, Nitro and Rob don't even see what's going on. It's absolutely chaotic, but Oscar almost gives us one of those vintage plays, and that would have been absolutely electric. He pulls that one off. Not quite though, my friend. You can see the look of disappointment on his face, and they've got a very difficult buy here. 5 AK sure, but only 2 smokes, 2 flashbangs, and they've all gone. This has to be some sort of set piece here. They'll commit towards A. It's Elige, ready to shut them down.
Oh, and he's going to do just that, Elige. They don't check for him. There's the trade from Rops. Twist has the bomb at his feet. Player on ramp, man up in Palace as well. That's going to be Rops. It's Oscar to spearhead the charge out towards Tetris. He goes. Sunny still just sat down in the bottom of mid. Rops has been tagged up. Oscar's lost his teammate here as he falls off the angle. And Twist is going to be there to finish him off. They leave Oscar to fend for himself. Now it is just Sunny and Rops left alive. You saw Sunny waiting down towards the bottom of mid. Naps there to keep an eye on it. Spots Twist. He's going to land that first shot. Taco now to try and trade, but they keep giving Sunny the opportunity, and now he's in with his second kill of the round. He's pulled it back to a 2-on-2. Nitro's going to delete him, and now it falls to the youngster, Rops. Bombs down. Nitro's keeping an eye on it, and Rops around in the corner does spot him. He's able to get the bomb down. A 1 versus 2. Nitro's here, knocking on his door. The Molotov going to keep him boxed in. Takes the first fight with a man up on the stairs. That's going to be Nap as they push on forward. Nap finds the kill. Liquid able to hold their own there in the retake.
Absolutely so. Rops certainly an opportunity to win that one. Sunny gave him a bit of wiggle room there. Those 2 impressive frags, I have to say, with the AK-47, but well held by Liquid. They've now won the half. It was looking pretty grim to begin with, but now they've won 5 rounds in a row. But that is maximum loss bonus for Mousesports. With the bomb down, they can keep buying here. There'll be weaker buys. There'll be the AKs, smokes, flashbangs, maybe no Molotovs. Probably don't have the AWP, but at least they can be competitive here in round number 15. No double AWP setup this time, but CTs have got the AK-47s. I'd love to see an aggressive round just to set the tone for the next half, get them kind of ruffled to close things out. That's always the way I like to do it. We'll see if they challenge with aggression. Doesn't look like that will be the case here. Terrorist going for that execution, and Elige does spray down Sticko at the very start of the round. That means Mousesports have to operate very quickly here. They're all waiting at the A ramp and towards Palace. They've got no intel towards middle whatsoever. They'll smoke over, hope for the best, but Twist, he's ready and waiting. You feel like he's going to get a couple here. There's the first, can't connect the second, but damage has been inflicted.
3 players pushing on him for Mouse. They're going to have to try and claw their way back into this round. Tooth and Nail. Smokes are down. Nap peeking over the top. Can't see anything, but it's Nitro to deny that bomb plant. Almost given a chance onto another, and Elige is here. He smites down the last 3. And he said they had to try and send a message. Send a message they do. TeamLiquid, they're going to win out the half. 9-6, Henry.
Absolutely so. After being down 6-3, TeamLiquid pull it back. 9-6 in their favor. They'll switch over to the T side now, though. That's where things obviously become a little bit more problematic against Mousesports. That's where they'll do their best work. This is when the double AWP setup comes out for them. I've said it a lot of times. I think it's the most formidable double AWP setup we have in the game right now. Chris J might not be the most electrifying AWPer, but paired up with Oscar, it just seems to work so well. Such a great package. You see Oscar being the dynamic flare-style AWPer towards the apartments, towards the ramp, and then Chris J just holding short, just hitting the shots that count, and just trying to apply that pressure. Here's the scoreboards at halftime. Sunny at the very top, some great performances from him. Oscar, not the biggest game, but 9-11. He's just getting warmed up, it seems. Chris J quiet as well. It's Twist, who is the hero of TeamLiquid, to get them back into the game. 14 frags for him. Elige and Naf flying with good performances as well. We'll have a look at the pistol buys here. Any upgraded pistols on the T side? Doesn't look like it. 4 Glocks, 1 smoke, a Molotov, and 4 sets of armor. I would assume that's going to be maybe a smoke down towards the connector, Molotov in towards CT spawn. Try and keep it simple as all 5 players commit towards A. Smoke will be used towards the connector indeed, and the Molotov and flash combo comes in as they wait for the CTs to show their presence. Twist to lead the charge. Molotov deployed. He's going to try and focus on those CTs that are cooking towards jungle.
I don't find anything, no, and there's Chris J over on short. Missed shots left and right, and Elige, how's he still alive? They're going to try and deal with him, but he's still fighting back. 22 HP and backed into a corner. They finally managed to deal with the man causing them so many issues, and now 4 on 3 in this retake. The bomb down. Taco over here in Palace. Nitro down on the ramp. Nap holding close. Players coming his way. Nap, he's going to fall at the first hurdle. Now it's Taco, able to find one. Keeps pushing out from the Palace. The Brazilian Prince going to fall. Not quite able to do it with the knife, but now Nitro, try as he might. Defuse going to come in as Stico sticks it.
It was looking so good for TeamLiquid. Their opening pick, sure, it was a bit scrappy, but they got it. They had segregated the CTs from the bomb side. It's a decent plant, but as soon as that smoke comes down on the bomb, you know what that means. It's time to party. The full defuse will be coming in. The knives are drawn, but the stab wasn't successful there, and it will be the full defuse from Mousesports. Nitro so close to winning the round with the frags, but almost redundant as Mousesports will take it. 9-7's the score now. There will be 3 for Masses, an M4 for Oscar, MP9 there as well. And this is a bit of an eco for TeamLiquid because they better buy in the 3rd round at this point. So watch out for AKs into the next. As a flashbang towards B, just try and overwhelm any CT on the other side. Objective here, Harry, just get that bomb down. That's the main thing.
Well, they better get away with that. Doesn't look like it. Chris J, he's having a party over on short. My goodness, the ace going to get denied as Stico does just strip that away from him, but a very, very quick, clean round from Mouse. They deny that bomb going down, but Easy Street officially comes to an end. The buy now going to be coming in for TeamLiquid.
Absolutely. Mousesports did plan for this though, Harry. Like I said, they get the FAMASs instead of SMGs. You get a bit more range, a bit more damage. You had less utility in the previous round, but you are preparing for this one. It's the AKs in the 3rd. Compliments to the bomb down in the pistol. You can see it's not the best buy. It's focused around the firepower. With the 3 smokes, few flashbangs they have. They'll be down to some incredible aim that TeamLiquid certainly possess. We'll see whether players like Naf and Elige can open things up. Taco, so good in these B apartments. We'll see whether he can find anything at all. Said Chris J, commonly found towards that short position as the mid-control begins. Good grenade. Taco takes it to the face. Slight advantage for Mousesports as we hit the 1 minute 20 mark. Smoke's being set up for a potential B split here.
There's the 3-man hold for Mouse though over on mid. Chris J going to start to back away from short. Still hovering around though. This trifecta down in middle is a deadly one to try and contend with, and now as the smoke's rain on out from Liquid, they're going to start to aggress down through mid they go. There's a gap there on the smoking connector. Oscar can peek over the top. Liquid know it. Elige peeking on in. He's going to fall, and Oscar good for 1. Twist in a spot to trade. They're going to double back. They're going to leave mid. Rejoin up with Taco over here in apartments. And now start to aggress forward. Stico only has the MP9 to work with. The nade found damage on a Taco earlier on, and now he's able to open up. They know where he is. They have to try and trade this. Flash going to go over. Naf beats him to it. He's able to find the frag, but Chris J is here being a nuisance over on short. He's buying time, and he's not done yet. The FAMAS going to claim itself a second as it all falls on a Nitro. There's the first kill to Chris J. 15 seconds on the clock. Time ticking down. Nitro running out of options, running out of time. Sunny gonna shut him down. There's Mousesports with their equalizer.
Absolutely so. 9-9 is the scoreline. That was the force buy in the 3rd from TeamLiquid. Didn't really work out for them. Didn't get the plant in. Comes down to Nitro in the 1 versus 3, and you can see he gets that first kill, but just didn't have enough to work with there. Time running down, and Chris J had already caused so much damage here. The FAMAS was just spot on. Denied them getting anywhere near the bomb site whatsoever, and it has to be the eco for Liquid at this point. Deagle's P250s, 1 flashbang, no armor. Twist go for that 1 Deagle, but shut down by the smoke, has to fall back and give in. And this is one of those rounds where you're almost certain you're going to lose it. If you can get the bomb down, that's great. You can find a couple of picks, that's something. but you're just waiting for the next round. With the 4-state loss bonus, they'll get $2,900 on top of that 2K right now. That will be a really nice T-side buy, and that's when the game really begins in the second half. And for now, just holding up. Probably go for something towards that Palace area, the one flashbang they have. Just try and bait out a shot from the AWP, perhaps. It's Chris J that's using that right now as TeamLiquid start to coordinate themselves back towards the A side. 3 of the A ramp for now. Taco holding the Palace. And it's going to be Nitro with that flashbang, so watch out for that. That'll be thrown in. Let us try and see if they can catch someone out here. Hopefully Sunny.
Well, yeah, I mean, Sunny and Rops is quite the duo to go running into. Nitro lines up that one flashbang, and oh, that's a lot of damage from the nade already. The Eagles not able to find much. And look at this flank. How is Oscar here? How on earth does this happen? They're not ready for Oscar. There we go. That's the bomb drop. Twists, though. Quick to get rid of him. 3 versus 4. Taco's on 4 HP. They want to try and get this bomb down, but the rotation's already in from Mouse. They know the bomb's here. Courtesy of information gained by Oscar. There's Sunny holding down the fort, and this round's done. Sunny, 4 kills for him. Mousesports keep it clean as they now take the lead here on Mirage.
Yeah, Sunny's in some dangerous form. He seems to be finding pretty impressive shots consistently here, and this is just the first map. Round 20 coming in. AK's out again for TeamLiquid. They are a rifle-focused team. They don't need the AWP to operate efficiently. As we get into it, though, Mousesports bring out the double orb setup for the first time, Harry. This is where things get dicey. You need to shut them down with utility. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to be trying to find those first picks. And Chris J boost up. Like I said, Oscar, he's at that A ramp. He's hungry for frags, but will Liquid feed him? Time will tell. Twists. Knows it's a possibility. Throws the flashbang around the corner, and it should be enough. They find 2, and that's the A bomb site, presumably open. But Sunny, he's clawing back into the round.
He's got to try and make a stand here. So many bodies coming his way, and Sunny, using the A1S, running low on ammo. He's able to come in with a second kill. He's pulled it back to a 3-on-3, and now Stiko emerges from CT, laying down the pain. Nitro and Naf and lost their teammates, and now they have to try and keep Liquid in this round. The bomb is planted. Nitro sitting on it. There's Naf with 1. Sunny was tagged up earlier on, and there's a Molotov on Naf that can buy that much more time for them. Naf keeps on going forward. He's going to look for a second. Spots that Stiko down in CT, and time ticking away. Mousesports have to get a move on here. Naf's not going to let up. He's going to find all 3 at the very end. And Liquid, they're going to find themselves a 10th round.
Well done to Naf. It was looking so good at the start. The first 2 frags come in. They shut down that aggressive play from Oscar. But then Sunny arrived, like I said, some dirty form as he gets the 2 kills from the steps area. We thought it was all going to fall apart for Liquid there, but they managed to keep their head above water. See what I did there? And it will be round number 21. Money still available for the Mousesports side. They're still going to get that double all set up, I think, as Naf shows us what he's capable of with the AK. There's Twist celebrating. He knows that was a big round. They needed it just to make their mark on the second half. It's 4-1 in that respect. Bit of a timeout called just to work out how they're going to play this one. Zeus on stage. I'll be chatting to his young team, working out if they want to change the pace up perhaps, if they want to go for an execution, whatever he's running the default. The coach of Mousesports as well, LMBT. Unpause comes through, and we are going to have the AWP for Oscar, the M4 for Sunny, a FAMAS for Stiko. So a couple of compromises here as Chris J punches the AWP as well. Another chance. Big round for Liquid. They can win this one. It's certainly eco time for the international squad. Oscar this time given the challenge of battling towards middle through the smoke. Liquid not giving much away here. Looks like they'll be finishing up towards B. They can see no presence whatsoever towards the Palace area or the A ramp. Suggests they'll finish at B. They're going for mid control first. We boost player up towards window before they fully commit.
Yeah, now Sunny likes to play on top of those cinder blocks. Chris J going to miss the opportunity to find an opener over in mid. That goes down here in lower tunnels, but he has to be wary. Sunny does lie in wait. The smoke's down in window. Be able to see anything just yet. Minute left on the clock. Liquid not shy on time, and despite being up against the double option, they're able to take control of mid. They're going to keep pushing forward now. Smoke falls to allow the crossover and a short, but there's Chris J on the AWP. Second kill, maybe even going to make it 3. Sunny comes in to bail him out, and it's now all eyes on him. 1v5. Stiko going to tag him up. Naf can't find that. And Mousesports, they keep the round flawless. 11-10. They're going to retake the lead and reset TeamLiquid.
Yeah, B split not successful there. We did point out Chris J at the start of this half. He is going to be good towards short. He's a flashy AWPer as well. He can connect those close range shots. He certainly does that round. Buy some time. The rotations come through from the connector. They all get sprayed down. This is pretty flawless from Chris. You can see them one by one into the crosshair. There's the backup from CPL. And that's money shut down for the North American squad, I'm afraid. NAF will be force buying into the CZ armor. They're going to have smokes, Molotovs here. That's if his teammates join him. I assume they do. They're pretty much double eco. That's actually a harsh reset, Harry. They get $1,400 from this round, and TeamLiquid will use this opportunity to take a timeout, discuss their approach. On these sort of rounds, you only really have one option. You can't really run the default. It's not going to work. You can't find opening picks with CZs. The maps is too long range. You're going to be doing it in a set piece. Either towards B, or just go for the classic one towards A. Go for a fake, perhaps, but going for mid-control is not really going to work out for you. You know you're up against those AWPs. You're going to get taken down one by one. There's probably aggressive CTs there as well. You might do a very defensive default at the start, then the execution, but Michael would be at this point. Just get towards A, maybe get those smokes down. We'll see what they've come up with as they start to head towards the mid-area. 2 smokes available. One's been deployed already. What have they got in mind? As they take an AWP shot through the smoke, that's Oscar. Backing twist down to 17.
Yeah, quick up through connector. They don't account for Sunny, and he's going to quickly spray down 2. Naf in with the trade. He's caught a second man off guard, and he's going to keep on going forward. Naf, he finds everything. He's opened up the A bomb site. Chris J's here. He's going to try and shut things down, but now he is to topple Naf. The man who's brought Liquid into this round. Oh no, he spotted Alige down in connector, but the flash allows Alige to get away.
Well, now, this is a very competitive round for Liquid. They found weaponry, no utility, and both of them on 48 points of health. What's the call here? Looks like they head towards the B bomb site. Waiting for them, Sticko. He's only got the FAMAS. If he gets 1 kill, that'll be enough, but goes down with nothing. The round's going to be Liquid's. He'll hear them now. If Alige hits his quick scope, they could all fall apart, and he does drop Nafly with his 4th kill of the round. This is just CZs and a UMP. Now looking for the ace now, and Chris has got the worst possible weapon for the job, the AWP. It won't be enough, and that's it. TeamLiquid take the risk with the force buy. They took a pause as well. They knew exactly what they wanted to do with it. Fast approach towards middle. Get that smoke down. Take the vision away from the AWPer. Get stuck in with those CZs, and Nafly takes advantage of the fact the missed shots came through. Sunny got 2 frags, but that wasn't enough. The AWP misses out, and here he comes. That kill was everything. Gets himself an AK, and my God, Robson got absolutely wrecked. Sticko should have done much more with that, though. He heard them coming, Harry. Bit unfortunate with the timing, but 1 kill would have made it possible for Chris. You can see what it means to Taco there. We'll have a look at the cash. Mousesports are going to buy. Sunny's already gone for the full investment with the M4 and body armor. His teammates, though, 3K for Sticko. Oscar, less than that. They can get 3 rifles out. It's a scout being purchased, and we know Chris J can be pretty disgusting with that weapon. Will it be enough, though? Nitro with the AWP for the first time on the T side here of Mirage. Scoreline is 11-11 in our first map of best of 3, first quarterfinal of the day. Looking for a place in those semis. Sports well, looking to run away with this one, but Liquid, obviously, they always seem to be so good on those CZ rounds. Always get some sort of footing into it. Galil for twists. 4 players towards A. CT's looking to change things up a bit. We have got Sticko getting himself on towards that balcony. Not going to commit to the push, but Naf, he certainly is. Hungry for frags, but he's going to run past Sticko. That should be a couple. Through the smoke, delivers the second, and Robs shuts it down. That's the bomb drop. The Nitro, he'll have to hit some magical shots. There's the first. Can he get anything more?
How on earth did he land that flick? Yeah, now into the 2-on-4, and they're going to start to back away. Alige back through T-spawn. Nitro holding for any more aggression out from Palace. He's going to rejoin him. The bomb is down over on that A-bomb site, and Oscar still lying on wait. Over here at short. He's going to hear the footsteps, and I don't think they're going to expect the man to be this far. In the back line over towards B, Oscar hears everything. Nitro going to try and run the gauntlet. Oh, is he going to get past Oscar? Oscar misses that first shot. Now he is in a bit of danger. Nitro try and win this fight out versus Oscar. This is massive. Right now he's hidden himself away. In the meantime, Alige pushing up through connector. He could do with a teammate right now. But Nitro's pinned in. Over in apartments, and Oscar's just toying with him. 30 seconds on the clock, and Nitro has to call it. Lige sneaking it through connector. 3 kills to find. He's almost here all on his lonesome. 20 seconds left. Fires out that 1 bullet. He's going to have to back away. The save comes in for Liquid and Mousesports. They hold on to a 12th round.
Yeah, certainly do. Just to know, Sunny, 24 kills. An absolute barn burner of a game he's having so far. Rops, quiet by his standards, 8-13, but that is going to be a Mousesports round. 2 for Sticko in this one, and they'll keep 4 players up as well. Not going to recover a secondary orb just yet, but they're absolutely fine with that. Money going to be very limited now, but Nitro, he finds the AWP. Lige will save an AK as well, but these guys can't really drop anything. If you do stay alive with no bomb being planted, of course, you get no cash on the T side. They're going to force up around it again. It worked before with less. So overall buy will be a Deagle, 2 CZs, 1 AWP, an AK-47, and some smokes. Certainly enough to win around, but lose this. And that's going to be a pretty devastating sight. They'll be 13-11 down with a full eco on the cards. This has to go in TeamLiquid's favor. Otherwise, this game might be slipping out of their grasp.
Yeah, this is the round for Liquid. It defines how they're going to look. Everyone knows the importance of this one, and Liquid, they're going to wait with bated breath over here towards apartments. Lige and Twist holding mid. Of course, Liquid, the only North American representation here at the finals, Henry. The pressure's really on for them to do this home crowd proud. Lige is holding for the aggression. Sunny lies in way over in mid. 1 flash. It's a very, very slow round from Liquid. Hoping that Mousesports give something up somewhere, and they haven't. They've played this so passively. 3 players rerouting back through T-Spawn. Going to join up with Taco, who's been keeping an eye on Palace. 3 smokes, 3 flashbangs. They have enough to do a set piece in towards the A-bomb site.
Well, Robs is waiting from the other side. He's got the AK in hand, but he's the only player there. This is actually looking pretty promising for Liquid. Unless Robs gets a really quick opener, he should be out of this. Like, this should be a Liquid round. Oscar does rotate through. That is a problem. He comes with the AWP. Doesn't miss many shots in these sort of scenarios. Twister going first for that quick plant. He's probably going to get it. Rops has to try and challenge here with the AK. Gets taken down. Bomb to be planted. This looks very promising now.
Indeed it does, but keep your eye on Sunny. He's hot on the heels on the flank. He's going to spot out a Lige. That's the first man to fall. He's going to keep on going. 2 players here for him to find out. Holding close. Sunny, they're going to double peek into him. That's perfectly played from Liquid. 3 versus 4. Oscar spots the man out in Palace. That's going to be Nitro tagged off the angle. Still trying to go for this, but Taco lays down the pain. It is just Oscar and Seiko left alive. They're going to back away, have to save out of this round. And Liquid once again with the force buy. They managed to get it done. They dig deep. They find a 12th round. They're going to tie things up once again.
Certainly are. That's the round they needed, and they deliver. 4 players to survive as well. That gets their finances back on track. Not really the same story for Mousesports, though. That's Liquid right back in the running for this one. 12-12 here on Mirage, the first map. It's Dust 2 next if you're just joining us, and that's going to be a high-flying affair. So much skill on the server. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch that. We know both teams well-versed in it as well. And here we go, the difficult buy for Mousesports this time. The MP7 Chris J, pretty much the only pro that uses that consistently, but he's very good with it. CZ for Sticko. And it's Nitro with a quick pick towards the B apartments, and Naf fly towards that underpass, looking for both kills, gonna find them. 5 versus 3, that should be job done at this point. Don't have to work too hard, but maybe you do if Oscar's gonna be applying the pressure. He pushes forward, does get 1 back, and Naf is low. This isn't a foregone conclusion just yet. It leads towards CPL. He takes down the player in here. That should be enough. Silently goes up the ladder. This is anyone's frag. And it's going to go towards a Lige. 4 on 2 now.
Rops is the only man over towards A, and he's just going to retreat. Look to rejoin with Oscar. And as that bomb heads in towards the A-bomb site, maybe Oscar finds something, but no, he's going to get burnt low in the Molotov. That's them locked out the round. Mousesports already setting up to save. So for Liquid, they've done it. They managed to take the lead, 13-12, and Money, well, Money has run dangerously low now for Mousesports.
Definitely is. Big frags there coming in. Naf with 2, Lige with that influential kill towards CPL. There will be 2 players to survive, but I've said this so many times before. If a player like Oscar is alive, his teammates can have USPs. If he has an AWP, it's enough to win a round. It looks like they're going to try and save 2 orbs here, so definitely not a gimme into the next one. If Oscar's there, especially on the CT side of Mirage, he can cause some damage. They'll be aware of this. You can see that name surviving, and they'll be looking to hunt him down, but that's not going to happen. And I feel like maybe a set piece here on this round would be the perfect call. If you're just going to chuck in smokes and make that all redundant, that would be my call at this point, knowing that you'd have to try and shut down Oscar. If you go for a slow default, that's where he thrives. That's where he picks you off 1 by 1. If you can stay as a group, maybe challenge together, that's what you want to do. And I think the timeout has been called. Pretty good news for both teams. Liquid will be discussing where is Oscar going to be, and Mousesports need to decide, do they force buy here? Do they spend the $3,000 per player they've got, or do they go for just a few CZs around the orbs? I would say the latter is the best option here. Try and keep the money up. Definitely still possible to win the round with pistols and the 2 AWPs. You'll give those to Chris J and Oscar. Let's see if they can cause some damage here, that magical combination. 13-12, Liquid take the lead. It was just a few rounds ago we were saying they didn't win this eco. They were done for. They managed to pull it off. They get into this round with the AK-47s. They're looking very healthy right now. The unpause comes through, and it is indeed just the pistols from Mousesports, and the 2 snipers will follow Oscar at the very start and see what he wants to do, how he wants things to go down. They'll go towards that window area. It's difficult these days to get frags from this position unless you jump out towards short. They wait for the smoke to come down. Not going to pull the trigger just yet.
He's holding, waiting to see if anyone goes through from Liquid there, just setting up to head into this B-bomb site, but Chris J's there. They know the whereabouts now, one of these AWPs. Do they keep going for this? It looks like they might. They've allowed Chris J to reposition, and yeah, that's going to be the call. To back away from B. You want to keep feeding the beast that is Chris J. Well, the issue is right now, Sunny's aggressive up into Palace in the meantime. Pistols are deadly. Liquid instead now going to focus on trying to take control of mid. Now, Oscar was here earlier on. He's rotated into CT in the meantime. Up on top of Ticket he sits. Liquid. They're going to get control of middle.
Well, it's looking quite promising in that respect. They have lost the opening kill. Oscar is towards CT spawn. 45 seconds on the clock, and Sunny with that great incel play towards the Palace area. He'll be pushing through and trying to see if he can work out, are they on the other side? All 4 players towards middle here, and they need to start operating a bit quicker. Where are they going with this one? Oscar in the perfect position to shut them down at this stage. He's going to spot one. Doesn't connect the shot. Good news here for Liquid. Well, connect towards the A sites. Will they be able to take him down? That's the question.
They've got no smoke for CT. The Molotov going to come out, but that's all they've got to hold him back. And Sunny's still over on the ramp to do so much damage. Oscar's going to miss that shot once again, given another opportunity, but it just slips by him. Now Sunny emerges, not able to deny that bomb plant, so we're into the 4-on-4. Nitro going to slam down the gauntlet, him and Naf between them. 3 quick kills, and they're going to shut Mousesports out of this round. It's just Sticko left alive, and he's managed to grab himself a gun. That might be the best outcome for them at this point. He's going to try and back away, and Naf does not let that happen. Liquid, they're going to find a 14th round.
Definitely are. Liquid looking sharp, and that was getting all set up there perfectly for Mousesports. I thought they had that round under lock and key. With Sunny's information play towards T-Spawn, Oscar's position, you think that they're going to hit these shots. This won't be a problem whatsoever, but Oscar gets nothing done whatsoever. You actually pointed out they had no smokes to cross even toward the bomb site. Wasn't even a problem. Nitro and Naf getting it done. Nitro especially after a really difficult first half, looking much better here. 14-12, there is money available for Mousesports to get the 5 rifles out, and like I said, they will have to try and work a bit harder. This time, Nitro spots one crossing over. And when you have no utility, no AWPs, it is quite common to see you push towards middle, maybe towards the Palace, try and get that first frag, knowing you don't really have what it takes to hold off a full execution from these Ts. Bomb still down in T-spawn as Liquid want to operate very slowly, methodically in this one. Weed out any sort of utility the CTs do have. They've currently got 4 smokes, 1 incendiary. They do have a kit for Sticko. They can't really rely on the orbs at this point. Has to be synergy, the crossfires. Try and ration off those flashbangs they do have. That one couldn't be converted to a kill. No damage inflicted just yet. And looks like TeamLiquid will coordinate back towards the A split. Bomb down. Now picked up by Nitro towards that A ramp. They'll send 3 players, maybe 2 towards connector, have one the whole top and middle. And try and challenge Sunny, who's in the connector, but he is Very tough in that position. We'll see whether he can find the key frags from Mousesports.
Now the utility goes pouring in towards A. Here's Sunny. He's been such a star in the first half, and so many bodies to find. He's going to get one, but then the trade's there from Taco. Elige in the meantime. He's found Oscar. This is do or die for Mousesports. They've got no money, a loss here, and they are reset into what could be the last round of this map for them. Down goes Rops. Chris J, he's hit it away at the back of the site, does manage one. But now they know he's here. 15 seconds on the clock. Elige to try and get this bomb down. Chris J falls, and Liquid, they're going to move on to map point on Mirage. The map pick of Mousesports as well. They are looking good right now.
That's a very good point. Mousesports are considered by some of the analysts to be the best team in the world on Mirage. This is a huge pickup for Liquid. We move on to Dust 2 next, and where we know they feel very comfortable there. Mousesports just don't have that flair today. They don't seem to have that cohesion we're so used to seeing. For Masses, CZ, Scouts, UMPs. A dangerous cocktail for Mousesports, and we'll see if it's enough to keep them in this game. 3 rounds in a row required just for overtime. Good a chance you're ever going to get from Liquid to close out a game. Chris J on the scout. Can't connect the first shot. Lucky to be alive. 5 HP. Nade won't find him. Nafla knows damage has been inflicted there. Oh my goodness. Jumping up. That was brave from Sticko. He won't be taken down, but a scout shot does connect. Naf hit the 47.
Yeah, Liquid backing away. They know they've inflicted damage on a Chris J. They're not going to test those scouts out anymore over towards that B bomb site. Instead, they're going to focus on mid. Oscar toying with the idea of going for some ramp progression. Desperate times do call for desperate measures, and Mouse could not be more desperate right now. Not going to get any information for it. Naf still making noise over at B, and that prevents any rotation out from Stiko or Chris J, both of them. Just having to maintain the position here, and now Sunny, he's going to get tested once again. Tagged up through the smoke, forced off the angle. Liquid, they're going to back away. They're not committing to this fight. Instead, this tail unravels as they head in towards B. This is where it could all come to an end. Chris J, player's about to come his way. He has the scout. We herald him as a bit of a scout god, but he misses that opening shot. Isn't going to connect anything the second time around either. There we go. He's found one onto Elige. He's going to keep doing damage. They can't manage to deal with Chris J. And he might be on 5 HP, but he's making them hurt right now. Twist is here as well. Sunny going to come in with the flank. It's Naf and Twist, and they still have to deal with Chris. Tags him with the no-scope. The bomb plant going to come through. Oscar can't deny it. Naf and Twist, they both look so good for Liquid, but Twist going to get burnt out. It's Naf in a 1v3. It's not going to happen. Mousesports, they're going to keep the dream alive. 13-15. They need 2 more rounds, Henry.
Yeah, Chris J, once again, he gets only 2 kills, I say only, but he's got a scout. He's doing all that damage on 5 HP. Single-handedly wins that one for me. That was really, really well played. You can see them panicking. They want to try and take him down before they commit, but he's just changing position, zigging and zagging around the bomb site, and he finds all the damage, 2 kills, and Liquid can't close it out. That was their opportunity. Now Mousesports back in the running. 15-13, looking for overtime. AWP for Oscar. Still plenty of money for Team Liquid. They'll go for the AWP on Nitro. Look at his spawn. He does have a reasonable one towards the window area. And look, he will be going for the challenge. He'll get a Molotov instead. And Sunny pushing up, trying to go for that first kill. AK in hand. Can't connect the first few shots. It was actually pretty poor by his standards. And he will be punished for it. Nitro finds the 5-on-4. And the first incision to finding the map victory.
Still have much more work to do, but Chris J, he's gonna fall as well. The pressure now onto the shoulders of Oscar. As we've said, one of the highest rated players of the tournament so far. Hasn't been having the game of his life right now, and Mousesports could do with him reliving some of those glory days of the rest of the tournament. Team Liquid, the crowd rallying behind them. They're going to go back towards T-Spawn. They have the man advantage, bomb on their back. Plenty of time to work with, and they're going to set up for the play in towards A.
It's Rops, who's currently on 8 kills, alone on the A bomb site against 4 very angry Team Liquid players looking to shut this map down. He's got to find 2 kills here, Harry. Nothing else will do. If Rops goes down with nothing, the map goes in favor of Liquid. Oscar does rotate through, so he's got a bit of backup now. Smoke's deployed. And Rops, what have you got? The AK's in hand. He'll be flashed off. There's flames around him. But there it is. The first shot comes in. Nails the second as well. Can he find the third? Not going to happen. 2 on 2. And Oscar keeps missing shots here. Nades delivered. 25 seconds on the clock as Liquid look to plant.
Stico's going to arrive. Some time bought. And there's the nade in through the smoke. It all falls to Taco. Shots in the back. He's going to manage one. And oh no, how's he got him by? There's 14 seconds. He's gunning it in towards B. Oscar's chasing him down, but he might be able to get the bomb plant here, Henry.
You're right. It's going to come right down to the wire here. Pistol out for Oscar. 5-7 will do it. One shot from Taco is all it takes. But Oscar keeps the dream alive. The overtime chase is still on here, and Liquid still with cash. They had the advantage there, but couldn't close the round down. We said Robs needed 2. That's exactly what he got, and it's the round in the bag. One more for overtime. Double orb setup out again for Mousesports. They've managed to steer things right back in their favor. And it's the timeout for the final round. We're going the full distance, Harry. So many clutches, and Liquid just can't get themselves over that finish line. They've been on it for a while now. It feels like we're going to overtime at this point. And that's where it could be going horribly wrong for Liquid. You felt like this game was theirs.
Well, they are going to have a bye here. And I mean, they've looked so good, but Mousesports, yeah, this resurgence has been absolutely unreal. Sonny, he's the man top of the board. But for me, one of the real stars has been Chris J. He's kind of gone up from being mid of the table. Now he's kind of coming in second place on the team. He's been putting up numbers. Oscar, been a little bit absent. He almost kind of threw that last round away. But if they make it through to OT, as you say, momentum kind of starts to maybe dictate the Mousesports. They could be in with a shot of closing this out. It all comes down to this round. And here's Chris J, the man in question. Over towards short. Smoke is there, but there's a gap in it. And Chris J, he'll take that all day long.
There it is. And Liquid do it. Take the first map. Mousesports pick Mirage. He's so huge in the context of the best of 3. Chris J knows there's a player behind. Downhand spot's going to be Twist, and he'll get incendiaried out, and that's going to hit half the peak. Lovely conversion. Opening pick granted towards Chris. He'll fall back. And now so much pressure for Liquid. They had this game. They were up against the Pistols, the Scouts, the SMGs. Couldn't do it then. They might not do it now. Elige, once again, has to try and take down Sonny, but the flashbang is spot on. He'll have to hide in the smoke. Who gets this frag? This could decide the round. Sonny knows that Elige is in there. They can't find each other. A game of hide and seek ensues, but Elige has to yield. And Stico now trying to find the frag in return. It's going to be Taco. Gets it done, but Chris J won't be put to bed just yet as he hits the third. That's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to overtime. Nitro surely can't do this. He'll get the first, not the second, though, and there it is. 15-15. It's all resets. Nothing swaps over. 16K MR3. We'll be looking for 19 rounds at the top of your scoreboards, but that's 3 rounds in a row from the international squad who have looked streaky today. But when it mattered, they won the rounds. And they'll be right back into the action, but Liquid will be kicking themselves. So many opportunities to close that one out, Harry.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, I kind of spoke about it briefly, Henry. Chris J, coming into this second half, he had 5 kills to his name. Now he sits there 23.
That's insane.
He has looked so good. And you kind of feel like, you know, even if Oscar isn't hitting his shots, if Chris J can keep this performance up, then you know, maybe you can afford to have him start to take a back seat a bit. But yeah, we're in overtime. It all comes down to this. Map 1, and already in overtime to kickstart the day. Chris J's over towards short. No one going to be coming his way off the bat. It's a Legion Twist holding passively over in top mid. They want to see if Mau's going to try changing up the pace.
Absolutely so. Quite default for now from the CT. Sticker alone and B. Chris J, of course, towards short. What a resurgence he's had with the AWP in the second half. Fantastic work. Picked up the slack where Oscar's dropped off. Round 1. Nitro can't connect that one. Incredibly difficult shot. Stico gets the intel, and Nitro will have to pull back here. Plenty of time. 1 minute still on the clock, but Sonny and Chris J in a classic hold. Sonny looks towards underpass, the mid stages of this area. Chris J holds the top. They can play off each other. It's all about communication there. Oscar at the steps, and looks like he'll be tested once again. They are going to head towards A. This is a split. Naf and Elige coming from the underpass towards Connector. Nitro and Twist with the bomb at the A ramp. Taco at the Palace. Utility deployed momentarily, but this is the position we called out. Comes down the timings here, and Sunny doesn't spot them. The moment he looks away, that's when Elise strikes. 5 on 4 as they commit, and Chris J does hit the shot but can't find the kill.
Tagged up now. There's Oscar chiming in with the other AWP. He's going to drop a leash. Twist, Nitro, and Taco making their way on in towards the site, and then there's Twist, who leads the charge. Stico and Chris J left to try and keep Mousesports in this round, and it's just not happening. They're going to get shut down time and time again by Twist. As he finds 3 kills, Liquid, they're going to win out the first round of overtime.
Oh, it's all down to Twist there and the timing. Oh, you hate to see it, Harry. The fact he was watching it like a hawk for what? Maybe 30 seconds of staring at the underpass. The moment he looks towards top or middle, just to see if they're around the corner, just to see if it's clear. That's when Elise comes through, and it makes things very uncomfortable indeed. And it's Twist to get 3 kills, 3 big kills as well. Great aim from him. Young Canadian star showing us what he's made of. And what have I seen here? It's going to be the auto sniper, but first we've got Chris J doing it again, and that's more like it. This double AWP setup starting to deliver. First 2 kills come in. But Twist, the Magnificent, still firing strong. He finds another headshot. 4 on 3, and the auto sniper, I'm not sure about this call, but can Robs make it work?
No, Naf's out over in B, and Twist is still doing damage over in mid. They just can't seem to slow him down. He's going to start to back away. He's painted up Sunny, and now Taco retrieving the bomb. Naf, he's secured the B bomb site. He's just sat pretty. As the bomb goes rotating in, Mousesports sending no one over towards B. It's going to be a 3 versus 3 in the retake. Sunny tagged up. Slowly but surely, he flanks on in through lower tunnels, and he might just catch Twist if the timing is there. Twist just gets by, the timing betraying Sunny. Not the second time around, though. An advantage in favor of Mouse in the retake. The bomb down. Taco and Naf. They try and find success for Liquid in this round, and Mousesports taking their time in the retake. Half the time gone. Plenty of utility to make this work. Naf sat on the bench. Shot's going to rain out. There's Taco in with the first, and he does find good damage, but it's not enough for the frag. Naf going to miss the timing for Sunny. It's all on to Taco. There is going to be enough time left for the defuse. Mousesports, by the skin of their teeth, they managed to find a 16th round. They keep things even.
Absolutely. It comes down to the 1 versus 1. The double spray down opportunity was real. It doesn't land, and Mousesports do tie things up. 16-16 as we enter the last round here of overtime. Well, the first half, I should say. And the auto sniper still being held by Robs. I guess on a map like Mirage, it does make sense. You can hold CT spawn, lots of smoke and executions coming your way. You can spam the choke points towards the A ramp and inflict a lot of damage. It just becomes very awkward when the retakes come through. Chris J, though, fast as ever. My goodness, he's shown some good shots here in the second half, but he will be taken down. Another 4 on 4 as Liquid look for their second round here on the T side.
Yeah, they found that equalizer. Now they're going to go back through T spawn. Taco, he's here. They're going to leave Naf behind to hold on to mid. Setting up outside of A. Rops and Oscar. They're the defending forces inside of this bomb site. Rops has that scar. And he's had a very, very quiet game. Estonian youngster struggling here for Mowers early on. Usually such a dominant presence in the server. Sunny now going to rotate in to try and help them out. They're going to be walking into a stack. It all falls onto Rops now to try and find the opener for Mowers in this round.
Less than a minute. Naf holds middle. Looks like the flashbang's been deployed. A bit of a contact play here from Taco. Elise joining him towards the Palace. Rops, will he get anything done with his auto sniper? Time will tell. Targets in front of him. Taco, he'll commit first with the opening shot. 4 versus 3 now as Oscar holds towards jungle.
Oscar and Rops, they're all that stand between Liquid and this site. The bomb's going to go down and Rops can't see anything. Taco's going to find the shot, and now Oscar and Stico, it falls down to you. 2 versus 3, and they're down here in mid. Naf hears everything. He's going to take the peek out. Stico's there to pick it up. 2 versus 2, they're closing the gap. It's Elise and Taco to win out the half for Team Liquid. Mousesports pushing forward. Taco going to find damage, forced off the angle. Elige now peeks out with him. Down goes Stico, and now it's Oscar. 1v2, not going to happen. And Liquid, they've won out the half, 17-16. They now need 2 more rounds. 19 is the magic number we're looking for here in map number 1.
Absolutely, there will be Liquid with the advantage as they swarm over to the CT side as well. Arguably the favored side. And they'll be bringing out a double AWP setup to kick things off. Taco will be on the secondary AWP, it'll be Nitro on primary. Taco will just be anchoring the B site. He hasn't actually done that yet at all in regulations. So he needs to change things up. I think that's a nice adjustment. Just when they think they can probably walk into that area, maybe go for the first, but Oscar likes to work that angle. He might be in for a bit of a shock here. We'll see what happens. Here we go then. 1 round for Liquid will guarantee double overtime for them and give them map points. Here we go then. What's the play from Mousesports? 3 players towards those B apartments, and like we said, Taco will be waiting for them. The pick will come in pretty much straight away. Oscar's there. Grenade will be as well. There's a lot of damage towards them, and you can see the incandescence blocking his vision. And indeed the smoke will as well. That's going to be him falling back as Taco establishes himself. Lots of damage inflicted to Sunny, but given back in equal measure, he takes down Elige and gives them the man advantage.
Af has even gone pushing up towards the top of mid. Oscar lies in wait, but he's able to catch Stico and he gets away. That is a massive kill to find. Back into a 4-on-4 on the back of Naf. There's that equalizer. Sunny was tagged down so low earlier on, and he's been the real performer for Mousesports throughout this game. He's on 3 HP. Now Mousesports falling back. Gotta try and set up for the play in towards his safe on site. Nitro, Naf, and Twists all there. The armada of TeamLiquid ready to try and keep Mousesports at bay. Ops rotates back round and mid. He's going to join up with Oscar. They're going to try and split on in. Lining up the smokes, lining up the flashes. Everything going to try and come into fruition. It all culminates down to this one act, and Twist has held them at bay with the Incendiary, buying that much more time. Mousesports, 20 seconds, they have to get a move on. They have to be flawless on their entries here. TeamLiquid have bought so much time for themselves, and it's Chris J leading the charge. He has to try and flush out Twist, who sits down beneath the balcony. There's the frag going the way of Rops. The bomb plant looks to come through. Naf might deny it. Naf's denied the bomb plant, and it all falls onto Oscar. There's no time. It can't happen, Henry. Liquid, they're going to reach match point.
Absolutely right. Nafly plays it perfectly again. Holding on the site, M4 in hand with one objective in his mind. Stop that bomb from going down. And my God, does he deliver. Mousesports, you're right, way too slow on their approach. They left himself with nothing there to do when they got to the site. They tried to check some basic angles but couldn't clear the site effectively. This had to go for the plant, and it all falls apart at the final hurdle there. Liquid with map point once again. They're stacking with that second AWP, getting it done. And this could be it. Once again, 2 rounds in the bag. Liquid couldn't close it before, but this aggressive play yields nothing for them just yet. Offer some basic information. Terrorist forces looking like they want to execute on the A side, a split of sorts. They'll hold strong on the A side. Twist and Naf will start to fall back. Slower approach here from Mousesports now. Flashbang to go in to push any AWPers back. Nitro, CT spawn with the AWP. And look at the cavalry come through. CT spawn is full of players here. 4 of them as they boost up. They're ready for this, Harry. They're absolutely ready for this. Could this be the moment where TeamLiquid close it out?
Well, they're about to be tested. Oscar looks to lead the charge from ours. Here's Nitro peeking up from atop his watchtower. He stares on over. Chris J's close, going to try and peek into CT, and he might get a nasty surprise if he does. He's actually been able to get by. He's up close. Chris J, so many players there, and Chris J gets them all. Twist going to try and answer back, but you can't apply the brakes to Chris J. As Taco, 1v5. There is no way for him back into this round. Mousesports, they keep the dream burning. Chris J at the helm. It's going to go 17-18. 1 round could now take us through to double overtime.
That's so insane. They've got 4 players there ready for the retake. It's looking perfect, and Chris J hits them like a truck. Round the corner he goes, looking for the ace. Sunny takes that last kill away, but it doesn't matter. Liquid can't close it out once again. They had the read, they had the intel, they had the manpower. but somehow it all goes wrong. Chris J, after getting 5 frags in the first half, currently sits on 29 to 25 deaths. What a resurgence that's been. And you can see he gets the shadow, he gets the information. That boost gets all sorts of awkward. Nitro gave his position up, but going for the shot through the smoke. If he hits it, they might be able to do something with it, but Chris J, very happy with that. There it is, little smile on his face. He knows how frustrating that's going to be for them, and he's not done just yet. Wants to find his opening kill, and he's going to get it. Takes down Unleash. Can he get more? It's going to be Twist to take him down. Still on map point here. Liquid have the advantage for now. 4 versus 3, but not for long. Oscar with the orb. Been quiet for the last few rounds, but that could be the biggest kill of them all. They have the open A bomb site, smokes deployed, and Sticko trying to find the next kill for them here.
They have fought so hard to get back into this, and it all comes down to this one round of 3-on-3. The bomb back towards Palace. Naf actually inside of the site alone, and Sticko going to catch him unaware. Nitro and Taco double AWPs to try and hold on to A. The bomb going to start to peek on through. It is up in Palace. There's actually no smoke to get either of these AWPs off the angle. There are Molotovs aplenty for Mouse. 50 seconds on the clock. Taco, the gamble here over towards top mid, making sure they're not falling back with the bomb. They are not. He gets that information. Now the Molotovs go out. Nitro, pretty quiet first half now. It all comes down to him. Taco lies in wait on short. He's a long way away. He's going to go down, and Nitro given an opportunity. He's going to miss that. 2 versus 3 in the retake. Double AWPs. This is such a tall order to ask of Taco and Nitro. Mousesports, they need this round to take us through to double overtime. Oscar's going to open up, and there's Sunny with the last. 18 to 18, Henry. We're going to see another OT.
Certainly are. Liquid now had, what, 3 or 4 opportunities to close this map out. Just can't do it. The tenacious Mousesports hold on, and Oscar starting to show that form again. Sunny on 35 frags. Chris J holding his heels, though. He'll find 30. Oscar 23. Rob's 11 kills, 22 deaths. One of his quieter performances here. Very quiet, in fact. As we ready up, it will be now Mousesports sticking on the T side. Single orb setup for them. We're going to see same setup for Liquid. No double orb for them either. It all starts once more. Who will find this first kill? It's going to be Naf to go towards the underpass. Not committing towards the steps, but Sticko, funny flash, tries to go for the first kill. Does no damage, but still has a bit of room to work with. And Twist now at the M4. Spots so many players, but can he take any of them down?
Just so many targets in front of him. Elysia and Nitro here to try and help out, but Sunny in the meantime trying to slip up through connector. No one has an eye on this, but Nitro, he does manage to spot it. After dropped, Oscar's going to answer back with one of his own. His orb now springing to life as well. In this second overtime, but Nitro is there with the reply down from connector. He's going to keep on closing the gap. Twist is here and the flank coming in. Over towards ramp. They don't suspect Taco. Why would you? Why would he be here? Chris J answers back with 1. But Naf, he's the man who seals their fate in this round. 19 to 18. Liquid once again starting strong here in the early stages of overtime.
He absolutely is. One thing I'll say about Team Liquid is their presence of mind on the flanks has been absolutely superb. When they need the information, when they need to shut down any sort of possibility of a retreat or a fake, they're there. Taco, once again, perfect timing on his B push. He's there in T-spawn just when they want to fall back. And Nitro, lovely shots here with the AWP. You can see why they trust him with that orb. And it will be 19 to 18. A execution off the bat here from Mousesports. See 4 players on this side of the map, making 5 as Sunny makes his way over as well. 2 players towards the Palace. Chris J at the ramp. Oscar with the AWP. He's currently looking towards that jungle area, waiting for a mistake to be made. And Twist struggled before. Can he find frags this time? There it is. Elysia to open things up, but Oscar holding his case. 4-4 once again. Nitro flashed off. No smoke down towards CD spawn, but the bomb is planted.
Bomb's gone down for sure. Nitro can't find any way back into this, and that can be watched from ramp. Chris J, my goodness, just going to dispatch a Twist through the box, but here's Taco trying to step up to the mark. He's gone rushing in. Sunny holding close. Oscar's going for a very, very lengthy wrap all the way back through mid. This could be the play that decides it for Mouse. Sunny's going to manage one before he gets burnt down. And now Naf hops on the bomb. He's sticking it. Oscar's on the wrap round through mid. It all falls onto Nitro. 1v2 players at all sides. There's no way for him back into this round. Surely gonna manage one. He's gonna stick the defuse, but Stiko picks out and finds him. Mousesports this time, they're gonna be straight back with a retort. 19-19, they waste no time getting on the board.
So many epic, chaotic rounds here on Mirage. You can see not much separating these two teams. We go into double overtime here. Oscar, classic player here. As soon as that bomb's down towards shore, he'll rotate all the way around and stop anyone touching it. Doesn't miss a beat at all, and Nitro left in the 2 versus 1. Not really much he can do there, Harry. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place. The fact is to play on A-ramp and towards short as well. It's almost impossible to win those rounds. We're all tied up once again. Mousesports steal the round back. Single orb setup still ringing true for Liquid. And it will be a bit of B presence here again, trying to bully Taco at the very start of the round. He'll get a decent HE off, very decent in fact, as he looks to get that first kill. So solid in sight. Can he get both? He certainly can. 5 versus 3 as Taco calls for the rotation, and Naf will listen and deliver a kill there from the backtracks. And it's going to be the round for Team Liquid. Fantastic stuff overall, and Sunny can do absolutely nothing for this. It's going to be 2-1.
As good as he's looked, a 1v5 versus Liquid in this form, that is such a tall order. Everyone showing up in spades right now, but in particular the duo you want to highlight, Taco and Naf. They have looked so utterly unbelievable. And Naf, I mean, we kind of said he had a couple of quiet performances recently, but now he's back in good form at the time that Liquid need him the most. There we go, he's going to finish it off, gets all 3. And once again, at Liquid, they're the ones to win out the first half of overtime. We're looking for 22 rounds to close out this first map.
Absolutely so. We'll switch things over again. We're already up. Mousesports on the CT side now. Scoreline is 20-19. Fantastic B-hold there. I'm glad I bigged Taco up as much as I did at the start because he has been on a bit of a clinic on that side of the map. The flanks have been spot on. The hold, the anchor play has just been so good. You can see why Zeus was keen to get him in this squad when he had the opportunity. SK might have missed a trick with that one. I think he's a very safe pair of hands. Speaking of which, we'll go towards that palace area. This time not as successful. Stiko takes him down, finds an AK-47 as Mousesports look to tie things up. They'll have the man advantage here in round number 4.
Yeah, and I mean, this has just applied the brakes to Liquid in this round. They've already conceded a man the way of Mouse. They're going to head over towards B. This is where Oscar lies in wait. If this was earlier on in the game, I don't think you'd have to be that worried about it, but he is definitely warmed up. He is looking so crisp right now. Sunny's there as well. This is by no means an easy site to take. They're going to be lining up smokes, the flashes, everything to make this play possible. And now it all falls onto Oscar and Stiko to try and hold onto this bomb site. They're going to try and erect the boost very, very quickly. Oscar's fully flashed. He's going to tag down Naf. Now the push comes through and Stiko being put out into the open. Naf going to find him, 20 HP. Still finding frags left and right. And it's Rops and Chris J. So far away from this bomb site. 2 versus 4. Rob's going to be just meandering his way up through short. Chris J down in CT. There should be absolutely no way for either of these players back into this round. Chris J missing the short jump almost seals it as time now has ticked down so low.
Yeah, absolutely right. It just seems like a formality at this point. You get maximum money anyway, might as well go for it. The bomb's already halfway gone. They'll come in with the AWP and M4. Nafly just not missing a single shot right now as he finds his 4th of the round. It's going to be map point again for Team Liquid. I think I've said that 5 or 6 times at this point. Can this be the one? They've got 2 rounds to do it again. More pressure applied to Mousesports, but they keep finding the rounds when it matters. Money not a factor here. Surely this is it. Liquid on the T side of Mirage and Nafly looking absolutely stellar with that AK. One of the best in North America, and he's showing us why. 27 to his name. Sorry, 38 to his name. That was the HP. 38 to his name. That's better.
I was going to say, undercrediting him there as well. I mean, 27 would have been impressive enough, but this is it. Liquid, 1 round away from closing out this map. The Mouse, they need to try and chain together the next 2. Pressure is definitely on here.
Just to note, Rob's still on 11 kills. He has been non-existent for Mousesports here. They're really struggling to get him into the game. He's one of the star players, one of the big names of this squad, and that's why they're struggling on what should be their absolute best map. He hasn't done anything. And this is double overtime with 11 kills. That's insane.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's been a non-factor right now for them. I think he's managed 1 kill in the entirety of overtime so far. He is definitely struggling. Liquid, though, stacked up outside of B, waiting to see if Mousesports try to hand any aggression. And Chris J, he might be the man to give it up. No one's keeping an eye on Underpass. You do have Twist holding it. Elige going to be rerouting up to try and join him, but Chris J, slowly he goes up the stairs into the crosshair of Twist. The timing's not there. They've just looked away. Chris J, it's all onto you, and he's going to fall. Twists him with a team kill. That couldn't come at a worse time. Man advantage in favor of Mouse. Stico still inside of this B bomb site. Oscar's come rotating in as well. They have to flush out Stico. There's 15 seconds. Time is ticking down, and Oscar gonna miss a beat. Twist opens up, looking to try and remedy those previous shortcomings with the TK. Rops is the first on the scene. Oscar's gone barreling through, but he's denied the bomb plant, and that's it. That's the round. It's all said and done.
Well, you can see the mistakes being made now. Oscar certainly not making one in that instance, though. Pushes the flames, denies the plants, and I can even see them typing in chat. Surprise, bro. Bit of banter on the server like that. It will be the final round of double overtime. Mousesports chasing for triple. I didn't think I'd be saying that going into this best of 3. I thought this would be an open shut case for Mousesports, but Liquid still with the advantage here, but Mousesports just won't give in. They won't surrender. Every map point that Liquid finds is a shutdown. With some crazy plays. This time Oscar is going through the incendiary. Chris J, a rare miss towards middle. Is this the one where Liquid can do it? Twist goes barreling in towards the A side, trying to bully Robs. He's now on 13 kills. Can he get it? Can he save them? He can't. Opening kill, but Oscar's there.
Oscar's able to answer back. The bomb will go down. It's all going to come down to a 4-on-4 retake over here on A. Twist was the man who opened up. Promptly returned by Oscar, and now Mouse having to try and fight back. Bully their way back into this round. Bomb planted. Taco over here in Palace. This man has been the man who sent many North American teams home in his time, and now he is to try and keep Liquid here. He's up in Palace. Time has ticked so low. Mousesports have to get a move on. The flash is holding them back. The utility's perfect. There's Elige with one on Estico. Chris J going to answer back. Elige in the corner, manages one. Then there's Oscar. They're underneath you. Taco's going to fall. And Nitro, he's able to deny it. There's just enough time. And Liquid, they're able to win this out 22-20. Henry, what a game that was. That was utterly unbelievable. 2 overtimes. We see everything there.
Epic game. What a way to kick off the quarterfinals here. Liquid finally get over the finish line. Fantastic scenes here. Mousesports, they felt like they had done enough there. But that man in the screen right now, he needs to step it up. That's got to be one of the quietest games I've seen from Robs in his entire career. And what a time for that to arrive. Mirage is normally Mousesports' stomping ground, but they fall flat here. They did well to keep themselves above water, but overall they're going to be feeling deflated moving on to Dust 2. Great series so far, it's only going to get better. We'll throw it over to a break and be back with the analysts.
Incendiary out. Did I seriously get that dude in smoke?
Yo.
Oh my.
Game, record, and stream without compromise. An Intel Core i7.